Hey everybody, Nakul from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with another video on summarized spoken text. 2023 is ending now in just 2 days. So in 2024, what are the new techniques, new template, new strategies, how to escape the mistakes, how to make sure that we get better scores in summarized spoken text, which actually contributes marks towards your listening and writing, all in one in this video. I'll be explaining. Before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can WhatsApp us to the number appearing at the bottom of the screen. I'll be there. We will be there to help you guide in the right direction. Alright, without further delay, let me just share my screen. Let me show you what I've got for you today. It's gonna be a short video series. Summarized spoken text 2024 tips and templates, strategies, everything. Let's start with what summarized spoken text is. It's the first module in the listening section. First comes speaking and then writing, reading, listening. Listening has 8 modules. The first module is summarized spoken text. It looks something like this. You will hear a short lecture. They'll play an audio. You have to make some notes using the pen and a book that is given to you, or you can directly type and make notes on the computer if your typing speed is up to the mark. The moment the audio ends, 10-minute timer starts. So, including the audio, you have 10 minutes of time left to write your responses. Your responses will be scored on the quality of blah blah blah, all those don't believe. I'll explain you how to do it. The word count will be displayed at the bottom. Cut, copy, paste will be of no use. You just have to type inside it, and once done, you have to click the next button. Very simple module. Alright, so let's understand some strategies. How you are evaluated. First thing is, content is not like huge importance, but yes, some 2 marks will be given for the content. Form, meaning 50 to 70 words you need to write. Is it okay if I write 51 words? It should be ideally fine, but for 2024 I am telling you write 65 plus words and less than 70 words to be on the safer side. Alright, grammar is 2 marks, vocabulary is 2 marks, spelling is 2 marks. Of all this, which is not a priority, content is not a huge priority, vocabulary is not a huge priority, form, grammar, spelling is a must. But when I talk about content, yes, this is an integrated module because you're going to listen and you're going to write. Listening, writing. So, it's both the things are involved. Content becomes important to a certain extent. I'll help you understand how to get the full marks for the content, and summarized spoken text is not like 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 10 marks. No, in the end it will be converted. We will see how much marks this contributes. 1 or 2 questions come. It could be 1 or it could be 2. These days 2 are coming. So, 6 to 8 marks max, including both the questions you can consider, not more than that. 6 to 8 marks, meaning 6 to 8, let's say 8 marks in the worst case. 8 will go to listening and 8 will go to writing separately. Okay, contributes marks to both listening and writing. So, let's also talk about the wrong strategy. This is most important. When you practice every day, let's say 1 plus 1 is equal to 3, will you ever be able to solve a bigger mathematical problem? Some people keep on practicing in a wrong way. As a result, wrong things are accumulated here. Correct? They'll burst into tears once they see the score report. The wrong strategy, see, there are 2 things involved here. One is the listening skill, other is writing skill. Don't mix them. I'll give you a simple analogy. Let's say you're talking and eating. What's going to happen? Correct? You're going to get cough or something will get stuck. It's dangerous. 2 things don't do. It's not like our mind is not capable of doing it. It's like it's not required to do it. Here, the most important technique is content is not a priority, meaning there is no important thing. I heard the audio, I felt this part is important, and no, even if you write something which is not important, you get the same scores. It's the software at the end of the day. It will not know what is important, what is not important. All it wants is some phrases from the audio. So, anything that you want to write from the audio, you can write. Meaning, when you listen and write at the same time, you're listening, you're writing, you're listening, you're writing. Try doing it, you're going to mess it up everything because you're doing 2 things at once. So, don't do this. Means listening, and while listening people write. As a result, they don't know what they write. As a result, they don't know what they listen. Avoid this, avoid this, avoid this. A simple strategy called round robin algorithm. When I was studying engineering computer science back in 2012, let's say, we had this round robin algorithm in the operating systems. There's a subject. So, what is this round robin algorithm? Round robin means, let's say there is a processor which has a memory. It cannot do multiple tasks, meaning it can do in a way that it takes task A for 0.5 milliseconds and then swaps with task B and then task C, and then task A, B. See, it does in turns, one after the other. It gives some time for task A, and then task B pitches in, and then task C. At a time, it will not be done inside a processor. That's a round robin algorithm. But it looks like, but it goes so fast that it looks like it's doing simultaneously. But no, here as well, same technique we're going to make use of. You listen for 5 seconds. You listen, and in 5 seconds you figure out, oh, this particular phrase, sentence is what I'm going to write. Use the next 5 seconds to write slowly, neatly, no rush. 5 seconds, at least 4 words, 5 words you can write. Do that for 4 or 5 times. I just need some 4 phrases, done and dusted. Listen for 5 seconds, write for 5 seconds. When you're writing, right, when you're writing for the 5 seconds, you may miss the important content, but the point is there is no important content. Let it go, no problem. When you're listening, just listen, and then when you're writing, just close your ears and just keep writing. Once you finish writing, put the pen down and then listen, and again take the pen up and then write. I'm going to show you, but this is a very easy method. You just employ this. You yourself find it to be very interesting, and you grow more confident, and you end up writing a lot, that too at ease. Give it a thought. I'm going to show you how to do that, but that's a strategy. Yes, don't listen and write at the same time. Listen and write at separate times. Divide the time. Use template. I'll show you 2 templates today. Use any one of them. Use phrases, not keywords. When you listen to the audio, don't write one word, comma, comma, comma. No, I need the phrase. I need the phrase, because a phrase is a representation or a reflection of your listening skills. Software will get to know you are actually listening. If you're writing one keyword, it thinks you're only hearing some words. You're not able to interpret it. Write phrases. I'll show you what a phrase is. A phrase is like 3 to 4 words together, a small sentence. No spelling mistakes. 10 minutes time, man. Let's say 1.5 minute audio goes. Remaining 8.5 minutes is left. Probably 6 minutes, you will take the remaining 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. Proofread for spelling. Let's say you wrote a perfect summarized spoken text and made 5 spelling mistakes. You're going to get 0. Remember this. So, if you're not sure about that word of its spelling, then don't write that word. Content is not a priority. 60-70 is ideal. In the worst case possible, best case, I would always recommend people to write 65 and less than 70. Okay, no grammatical mistakes, silly grammar mistakes avoid. I'm going to show you everything. Avoid using just one keyword in 2024. I'm telling you, avoid using one keyword. You use one keyword, probably out of 8, you may get 5 to listening, 5 to writing. 3 marks you're going to equally lose. We have experimented this with that. With that confidence and the proof, I'm telling you, avoid using one word. Try to give as much data as possible. Okay, so this is the template 2 the talk was about. Firstly, comma, it was clear that you will write a phrase. Later we learned that. Furthermore, it represented the fact that in the end the lecture highlighted that. Don't need to copy paste, I mean like no need to take a picture and all. I'll add this template in the description, or it's a small one, you can just memorize. The template 1, something of the talk was about. Firstly, the speaker talked about. Later, the speaker said. Furthermore, the speaker provided imperative information on. In the end, speaker left an important note on. All these dashes, right, you cannot write one word. Write a small sentence. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can use the template 1 or template 2. Both will do. Both will do. Or you can write without a template. It doesn't make much difference. See, the talk was about all these words were never in the audio. So, whether you write this or not, you are not getting marks. Probably all this will help you get a flow because you already have learned them. You will save less time. And grammatically, you will be mostly correct because all these are grammatically already correct. In that way, template will help you in certain way, but there are so many of my students who have never used the template and got 90. The reality, I am just telling you the fact, but yes, use it. Use it wisely, fill it appropriately. I am going to show you with an audio how I make use of both the templates and give you the correct response. Just have a look at it. Probably you can try it your end as well. Let's start. Alright, let's play the audio now. Hold on for a second. Great.
Over the past 200,000 years,
over the past 20,000 years, something stopped. Over the past, see, I'm not listening, 20,000 years.
Masterminds who use complex language and control the planet with agriculture.
Complex language, who use complex language and control the planet. Who use complex language and I forgot. Control the something I forgot.
Humans develop symbolic culture.
Humans develop symbolic culture. See, humans develop. I'm not writing easily. Develop
Symbolic culture
Symbolic.
is what sets humans apart from other species.
Sets
and where
human
it
apart
also
from other
seems to predate
species.
the emergence of
Sets
Homo sapiens.
humans
We
apart
find
from
plenty
other
of stone tools in
species.
Africa before
See, if you see
200,000
here,
years ago, as well as evidence of
it is just 45 or probably 41 seconds. I took some time to pause the audio. In 41 seconds, I wrote 4 phrases. Why? Because I am dividing. 5 seconds listening, 5 seconds writing, 5 seconds listening, 5 seconds writing, 5 seconds listening, 5 seconds writing, 5 seconds listening, 5 seconds writing. 40 seconds I used 4 phrases. Enough, man. How do I figure out how to write for short audios? See, 40-second audio, that's the shortest audio that you can get. We wrote 4 phrases because the technique is like that. I'm not paying attention to the important things. Whatever I listen, I'm just writing it. Over the past 20,000 years, who use? So there are ways. See, who use complex? That particular sentence will not fit into the template. We have to correct the grammar. Hope you are getting it. But yes, let's listen to the audio full.
fire pits and art making. Our Homo erectus ancestors
Not required. See, I have already written 4 sentences, bigger sentences. This is enough. If you really want, you can continue this. But let's with a 40-second audio, we have got this. Let's write this into template and see how many words total it becomes. The talk was about over the past 20,000 years. Probably I'll not write. Talk was about. It was about humans. You can alter it. You can misinterpret. Write something. That word has to be there. Remember about humans who existed over the past. See, I am just altering it. Can I do that? You have to do it, otherwise probably it may not grammatically correct sentence. Over the past 20,000 years. Firstly, who use complex language and control the, I missed that word. Intentionally I am writing this so that you understand. These are the use cases. In the exam as well, you will do the same. Now I cannot read and who use complex language and control the. It's a grammatically wrong sentence with the template. Firstly, the speaker talked about, probably I write, humans. Can I repeat the word? Yes. Who use complex language and control the. Actually, I forgot that word. Now I'll write control the world. Any problem? No problem. World probably will not match. Rest of the things will match. You will get marks. This is what I meant by saying content is not a priority. Later, speaker said, humans have developed. See, I am just changing it. Symbolic. Little bit here and there I am changing it. Symbolic culture. Furthermore, the speaker provided imperative information on sets humans apart from other species. I cannot write. Important information on what sets humans apart from other species. Now, let us say, I think it is already exceeding lot of words. So, if we just count these words, 59 words it is showing. At the bottom of the screen, you can see if it is, you are still able to check that. 59 words it is showing. So, till here I am gonna, now I have not written the sentence. What if I have written only 4 phrases? Repeat the first one. In the end, speaker left an important note on complex languages and other species. I am just cooking up the stories, but using the same words. So, now let us say total is 64 words. You can see that it is 64 words, ideal. But let us say I have written one more sentence, important note on, I am leaving it empty. I will play the audio.
Spears and making colorful paint from pigments thousands of years before we evolved.
Audio is not audible
So the question
clearly.
is,
Just
when
wait.
did these symbolic practices start to define humanity? There is no easy answer.
There is no easy answer. Enough.
There
is no easy answer.
But there are
That's
two broad
it. I
theories
don't
about
want
how
to
it
listen
happened.
to her again. There's no easy answer. See, what I'm doing is I'm just waiting for the easiest phrase to write. That is the technique that will come over the time. This is the maturity. When I say listen for 5 seconds, you may extend it to 7 seconds also sometimes. In those 5 seconds, what if I'm not getting that easy phrase to write? Some difficult words and all of that, then I'll wait. This you try to practice. In this way, you yourself will figure out. Hope you are getting it. So, now there is no easy answer. Important note on, there is no easy answer. This is grammatically fitting in. So, total is 64 words, ideal. This is the perfect one. First template. But let us say I want to write a second template. I'll just show you with that before I wind up. Any doubts you have, please leave your doubts in the comment section. The talk was about, same thing I'll copy, which I've already modified. Humans. So, I'm just cooking up the stories, little bit humans and all. It's okay because I've heard those words. Firstly, it was clear that Now, who uses there? Humans who use have written. So, let us fit into this template. See, every template has its own drawbacks with respect to grammatical sentences. Every line simply will not fit into templates. Correct? Now, we need to correct it. Firstly, it was clear that humans who use complex language and control the world. No, now I cannot use the word who. Firstly, it was clear that humans use or used complex language or use complex languages and control the world. Now it is grammatically correct. So, it is important that you improve on your grammar as well. Read books, automatically you figure out that humans who use, it is a dependent sentence, but here it fits in about humans who use. Here about is not there. First it was clear that. So, like this every template has its own things. You need feedback. Well, if you are grammatically not that sound, not that strong, then you need the feedback. You can join our course, we will give you the feedback every day, you will improve on that. But if your English is decent enough, you have that sense that okay, this sentence is not going with the word that, this sentence is not going with the word about, then you yourself will change it. You can change it the way you want it. You can use the word who, that, then humans, whatever extra bit of things you can add and make sure it is grammatically correct. Alright, later we learned that humans develop symbolic culture. Furthermore, it represented the fact that now we need a noun, something sets humans apart. Represent the fact that probably you can say languages set humans apart from other species. This is exactly where people go wrong. If you do not write languages, then it is a grammatically wrong sentence. Furthermore, it represented the fact that sets human apart, grammatically wrong sentence. You need to add a noun. So, this is that sense, grammatical sense. In the end, the lecture highlighted that there is no absolutely, I am just adding some words. You can do that, see, it is a summary. They are not expecting you write as it is. Absolutely no easy answer. I think we have not crossed 65, but let us see, even 60 would do, exact 60 words. If you really want to add some more and make it 65 plus, all in all, it was an informative lecture. Can I do that? Definitely yes. So, now it is total 68 words. I will get full marks, all the marks in the universe I will get. So, it's easy and yet not so easy. People who are grammatically not strong, then you need to improve on that. So, those who are not that strong in grammar, what they do, they use another template where they put one word comma, one word comma, one word comma. I am telling you it will not work. It's you are going to lose some 3 more marks, 3 marks to listening, 3 marks to writing. You can still get 65 if you are good in other modules. But the point is, if your grammar is weak and you are trying shortcuts, in summarized spoken text only, you got less. Others even more, like listening fill in the blanks, write from dictation, you will even more go down. So, keeping all these things in view, that listening FIB, write from dictation, reading, writing FIB, they are all difficult. You are prone to making mistakes. Then here also you make mistakes, full down. So, here try to get perfection. Out of 8, you have to get 8, so that you still hold a chance to get that 65. Do not think, oh, it is just 3 marks I lose, it is okay, other modules I will get. Other modules are more difficult than that. So, here if you are losing, then there also you lose, again it will come down. So, be wise, this is the analogy. I think I have covered everything that I wanted. Any doubts, do leave a comment in the comment section. As I told you, spelling is very, very important, grammar is very, very important. Content not a priority, but I told you why it is not a priority, because you do not have to choose the important things, you can choose whatever you want, but from the audio. Use any of this template, 60 or 65 plus words is ideal, but less than 70. Any doubts, do leave your comment in the comment section. I hope this video was informative. You like the video, leave your appreciation with a thumbs up and leave your valuable comments. This is Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we will be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.